Net worth is simply the difference between the value of what you own, your house, retirement funds, investment accounts, checking account balance, etc., minus such liabilities as the mortgage, credit card debt, and so forth. Here are a few things that you can do to increase your net worth, starting today. 1. Use your FSA balance. Being smart about your money often begins with employer-sponsored retirement, insurance, and health benefit programs. Many early career workers have high-deductible health insurance plans, combined with some type of tax-advantaged health savings account, such as a flexible spending account. Many of these employer-sponsored health savings accounts are use it or lose it. If there's a balance still in the account by year end, you may forfeit it. Some accounts have grace periods of a couple of months or so, and some allow you to roll over at least a portion, if not all, of the balance into the new year. Either way, you'll want to review that balance and your options before you end up having neither. 2. Pay off your mortgage. If you own a home, it is likely your largest asset, so consider paying off your mortgage to get your biggest debt off your books. Making biweekly payments is a good way to accelerate your mortgage payoff. Just remember to consult your lender to determine whether a prepayment penalty will apply. The penalty, if any, can be steep, depending on how much of your mortgage balance is paid off ahead of schedule. Hopefully, the value of your house is growing, and as a result, your asset value is growing. 3. Plan holiday spending. Budgeting for holiday expenses is a must so that you are confident you're spending disposable income and not dipping into money needed to cover the necessities. That can be as sophisticated or simple as you're comfortable with, from a spreadsheet to an app that helps track your spending. You can also save money by using cashback rewards and interest-free credit card promotions to help pay for holiday expenses. Just be sure to calculate the payment that will be due so that you're confident you can pay off the balance before the interest-free period ends. And keep an eye on your credit limits. Having more than 30% of a card's limit in use can start to hurt your credit score. But your score will rebound as you pay down the balance. 4. Invest in skills and knowledge. What skills do you need to acquire now that will change the game of your career or business? It could be content writing, blogging, SEO optimization, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, or social media management. You may need to learn web design or branding. You are not too old to learn, as you are not too old to earn more. There are power skills that can change your net worth within a short period of time. You need to pay for some online courses to acquire some skills. Some people are already positioned around you to teach you some soft skills. All you need is sensitivity to recognize them and approach them for learning. There are things you can easily pick from books, podcasts, and YouTube videos. What gives most wealthy people edge in some investments is because they took time out to study the assets before making commitments. Many have lost huge money because they rather pay someone who tells them what to do without them taking time to study and understand. 5. Invest in valuable relationships. No one succeeds without the input of some other humans. There are 3 types of human relationship that will add value to your net worth. They are your friends, mentors, and mentees. What contributions are your friends making to your net worth? If your business experiences a financial downtime now, do you have friends in your circle that can assist you? When having conversation with your friends, what do you talk about? Do you guys make financial plans? Have you ever thought about crowdfunding to invest in properties or project that can yield great return? The people in your life are your network, and your network determine your net worth. To get a better understanding, your mentors are those who you allow to influence your thinking and action. You need a financial role model whose steps you can follow to build your net worth. Your mentees are those who look up to you. These are people who are watching your footsteps. Some of them admire you and want to replicate your results. You will be surprised that some of them will mention you in places for recommendation, and that mention may increase your net worth. This can give you access to speak to a caliber of people or do business with those who will pay you well. 6. Invest in assets. Assets can greatly increase your net worth. An asset is an item or property owned by a person or company, regarded as having value and available to meet debts, commitments, or legacies. You need the professional advice of a finance expert for the best asset to invest. Some assets you can consider are shares, also known as stocks, such as Facebook, Amazon, etc. You can also make good investment in land properties. The worth of a land now can triple within a short period of time. However, always make sure you involve your financial advisor before investing. 7. Don't buy depreciating assets. Cars, boats, and other large assets. typically don't appreciate in value. When you spend money to buy the asset immediately starts to lose value. While it is unreasonable to think you will never buy a depreciating asset like a car, be mindful that buying a car with a loan is a double whammy against your net worth. 8. Pay down credit card debt. Do what you can to cut expenses so you can increase what you are paying on your credit cards. Paying only the minimum payment on your cards is not ideal. Pay an extra $10 or $20 or whatever you can manage above the minimum payment. Be vigilant and increase the amount you remit as often as you can. This will help you decrease a liability, and therefore your net worth will grow. 9. Increase your retirement savings. If you work for an organization, meet with human resources and ratchet up how much you are having withheld from your check for your retirement account. If you are currently contributing 4%, for example, increase it to 5%. You won't miss that extra bit from your paycheck, and this will start building your assets faster. 10. Increase your income. Increasing your income and earning potential is one of the most powerful things you can do to boost your net worth over time. Hence, the more money you make, the more you can put towards debt, savings, and investments. The easiest place to start is in the job you already have. Negotiating your salary, especially when you switch jobs, is important. The more experience you have and skilled you are, the more valuable you become as an employee. Continuing to focus on your skill and career development will reap financial rewards down the line. You can also use your skills and passions to take up a side hustle. You might be able to freelance using skills you already have through your day job, or you might be interested in turning a hobby into a small side business. 11. Insure yourself. Insurance is an essential part of protecting your net worth. Having the proper amount of critical illness, disability, and life insurance means that you and your income are protected. Life happens. If you get sick and can't work for a while, disability insurance can cover your expenses so that you don't have to dip into your savings and decrease your net worth. Insurance is just another piece of the puzzle in protecting, and therefore building, your net worth. To see if you're fully and properly insured, I recommend that you start by building a financial plan. 12. Increase your savings rate. The more of your paycheck you're able to store away, the better off your bottom line will be. Start by creating a budget for yourself to see where you could cut back and free up some extra cash to throw towards your savings goals. You will see the biggest impact by minimizing your largest expenses like housing, transportation, debt repayment, and insurance. Shop around for the best rate and negotiate where you can with bigger or fixed expenses, and you will be surprised by how much those savings add up over the course of a year. It's also important to not take on more debt than you can afford, and to resist the urge to inflate your lifestyle every time you get a raise or increase your income. Just because you could squeeze the payment for the fancier car into your budget doesn't mean you should. By saving that money instead, you will be growing your nest egg and giving yourself more money, therefore options down the line. That's it. Those are 12 ways you can increase your net worth. Lastly, check in with your net worth once a year to see if you're on track with your goals. It's normal to see fluctuations. There are lots of things outside our control, like the stock market, but seeing a number that's trending upwards over time assures you that you're headed in the right direction.